Welcome to a tutorial on how to create and process an order using Track Instant. Once you've gotten logged in, you click on the Create Order button at the top. Next, we'll select a location from our drop-down menu there. We'll select our North Chicago location. Next, we'll click on Add a Recipient, put in a name of a person that's going to receive our order. Click on Add Recipient. Next, we can search two different ways to filter your search for your products. First, we can use the search box. You can search by a product name or a product category. Secondly, if you know exactly which vendor provides you with the product you are looking for, you can filter by your different vendors, by your vendor A or your vendor B. Now that we've got the items up, we'll go ahead and click on Add Items. As you'll notice, a shopping cart appears to your left. I'm going to add 2 items there. You'll notice it also gives you a quantity. If you need to change that quantity, you can do that manually just by selecting over it and changing it. Next, we'll go to Order Details. This is just going to tell us a little bit more about our order, and we can add in some order notes so that we can specifically say where we want this order to be shipped to. We'll add a room number there and click on Update. All right, now that we've taken care of making sure everything's correct, we'll go ahead and submit our order. As you notice, when we submit the order, in the top right-hand side of the screen, we get an order number, and it says it's successfully submitted. We can also check that by going into our Transactions tab. In our Transactions tab, you'll notice we have 2 orders there, and the status of both of them is submitted, meaning we've submitted them to our vendors, and we are just waiting on them to approve that they have gotten them and move them over to the next part of the process. So now, as you can see, we have another status change. We are pending delivery, meaning both of your vendors have gone in and accepted the order, and now we're just waiting on your vendors to deliver the products. Now, as you can see, we've had another status change. We have one product under an active rental. Our other product was a purchase product, so it is now located under the Completed Transactions tab, because on purchase products, as soon as they are delivered, that transaction is completed and is archived under the Completed Transactions tab. Let's go back to our Transactions tab. We do have an active rental here for our arm and foot peddler. When you have a rental product, the next step in the process would be to submit a pickup request to your vendor. Once you click on the Request Pickup tab there, it sends an email notification over to your vendor that you are done with the product and ready for it to be picked up. You'll notice once again, once we've clicked on that, the status has changed into that to Pickup Requested. Now, as you can see, we have nothing under our Transactions tab, and that is because the rental product has been picked up by your vendor. If you click on your Completed Transactions tab, you'll notice that you have 2 completed transactions. The purchase product was delivered, and that was already completed, and now you'll notice that you also have your arm and foot peddler under the Completed Transactions tab because your vendor has came and picked up the product, and now that too is a completed transaction. So that is how Track Instant can electronically create, process, and archive your company's ordering process.